Sara seems really conflicted with all the bad things that she's done, right? Do you think that she should be forgiven for what she's done, or do you think she should face some sort of consequences?
I don't think she
What's up, Avery? How you doing?
good, how are you?
Good, good. Emmanuel Noisette, or Eman, from the movie blog and Eman's movie reviews. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me today. So, oftentimes, actors usually have to find some sort of quality to help them relate, to the character that they're playing, right? Now, I kind of want to go in the opposite direction. Is there some sort of quality in Sara that you grapple with or maybe get a little frustrated with?
Oh, interesting question. I think I try to see, and I don't try, I see all of who she is and don't necessarily ever get frustrated with it, because if I did, I don't feel like it would my performance would be true or truthful, which is important to me as the performer. As an audience member, I can understand with the things that she does is frustrating, or I get that, but from the performer's perspective, I don't personally.
Okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. So, okay, I'll throw this at you then.
Yeah.
Sara seems really conflicted with all the bad things that she's done, right? Do you think that she should be forgiven for what she's done, or do you think she should face some sort of consequences?
I don't think she should be forgiven.
Mm,
I think that there's some sort of middle ground where I don't think necessarily everyone's going to be happy. But I think that there's a way where everyone can find a way to live around each other without another death happening. um but I definitely understand from the audience point of view and the other characters' point of view where they think that she deserves something that I might not necessarily think.
I got you. I got
Yeah.
you. Okay, so thanks to your performance, um, Sara has gone from, at first she wasn't the most likable character, but
Yeah.
now I like totally empathize with her, and I'm actually starting to worry for her, right?
Yeah.
So with her brother being gone and the town pretty much being against her and
Yeah.
all this guilt that's weighing on her, what do you think is keeping Sara from like losing her mind?
I think with all of the craziness that happens and tragedy, I think she has a lot of strength.
Mm,
I think without that strength, she wouldn't still be around and she wouldn't be alive. I I
mm.
I don't think that she'd be able to take it. So I think as much in insanity that there is inside of her is a lot of strength as well.
Awesome, awesome. So, of course, fans are always thirsty for answers. They want everything to just be told to them immediately. What can you say, or what are you excited for fans to learn about Sara by the end of this season?
I think you just see a really like different type of journey this year. You see a more vulnerable side of who she is, and less chaotic externally and really chaotic internally, which is interesting and a huge um drastic change from season 1. And I'm looking forward to people kind of watching her story in that way that's really different from season 1.
Awesome, awesome. So I was talking to Scotty McCord last time,
Yeah.
and he was telling me this really fun story about how he would approach John, about and present like different theories about Victor, right?
Yeah.
And John would just kind of leave him hanging. So I was
Yeah.
wondering, do you have like any? I know they don't tell you what's gonna happen,
No,
but do
they
you
don't.
have any moments or stories or encounters with John or maybe even Jeff, where maybe you try to get some clues about Sara or just any fun stories in general?
I mean, John is so funny to me. He's like, he reminds me of like a comedian. Like, because the show is so dark and there's so much going on, and we're all looking into everything just as much as you guys are as we're shooting it because we don't know. So we'll go up and we'll try and ask him things, and he just kind of like lets it all roll off of his back. But I think he's so funny, and I think that's one of like the best things about the show is like you think it would be all serious, but it's not half the time. Like he's so funny, and keeps it really lighthearted when like, not obviously not content wise, but like when he's on set. Yeah, I love just hearing him talk because I think he's hilarious.
Awesome. So last question here. What's like your most fun fan theory that you've entertained? You don't have to confirm or deny anything. Just what's like a fun fan theory you guys that you enjoy?
I don't know a specific one because there's so many good ones, but I think my favorite thing is how like invested people are. Like I think that's really exciting. And honestly, sometimes you guys are giving me clues too, where I'm like, I didn't even think of like that's brilliant. I think, yeah, that's my favorite thing is like hearing your guys' theories, and it even giving me a different perspective on how to look at things is really cool.
Awesome. Once again, thank you so much for your time. You are killing it as Sarah. I'm sorry, that
Thank
was a
you.
terrible pun. No pun intended. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
If you're new here and you like what you see, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell so you don't miss out the next time I drop a video. I've got more videos and reviews to do for you all, and until next time, I'll see you all later.